bring yourselves into a child's pose. And you can have your knees close to each other, or you can have your knees wider apart. Close to each other, you will be arching your back a little bit more. Wider apart, you can relax your chest between your thighs. Let's start by breathing deeply and connecting to what there is. And see if you can count your breaths. Maybe inhaling for 4, exhaling for 4, maybe for 5. And put an intention for your practice today. Inhale, lift your head and walk both hands towards your right hand side, releasing the left side of your head onto the floor. Feel the stretch on your left side. Lift your head, bring your left hand all the way across and bring your right hand over your head, just to stretch the shoulder as well. So the needle and thread. Now bring your right hand behind your back and open up. Good. Bring your right hand forwards, bring your left hand forwards, and now walk both hands towards the left hand side, releasing the right side of your temple onto the floor. Feel the stretch on your right hand side. Then lift your head. Let your right hand come underneath and your left hand comes in front to the needle and thread. And then let your hand come behind your back, opening your chest. And coming back to center, hands onto the floor, tuck your toes under, and walk your dog, releasing your hips towards the floor, swaying your hips side to side. Come onto your tiptoes, bend your knees, and then release your heels down, lift your toes. Inhale, lift your toes to your tiptoes, bend your knees, belly to thighs, and then release. One more time, bring it up, bend, let your chest rest onto your thighs, and release. And walk your feet step by step towards your hands. Keep your feet hip distance apart as you release down. Grab hold of your elbows, sway your upper body side to side. And release your elbows. Come all the way up into standing, bringing your arms around and up. Join your hands together and hands to your heart center. Good. Shake your arms and shake your legs. Coming all the way up. Georgina, that's it. Come all the way up. We're standing now. Yeah, good. And roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders forwards. Have your feet hip distance apart. Bring your arms up, interlace your fingers, and stretch up towards the sky, looking towards your hands. And bring your head back to center. And sway your body side to side, releasing the sides of the ribs. Inhale, bring your right leg up. Keep your arms by the side of your head and bring your right leg behind. Both hips are pointing forwards and your back leg is straight. Breathe deeply. Bend your front knee, Zoe. We're like in a high lunge. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your body 45 degrees. Strengthening your front leg. Keep pointing your fingers and try to find that diagonal shape. Lovely. And inhale, bring your head and your shoulders back up. Release the back heel coming onto the front. And turn to the other side, lifting the back heel, come into your high lunge. And then come 45 degrees, relaxing your shoulders. Push your back heel away. Your belly's in. Breathe in deeply. And bring your chest up. Now, power up onto your front leg. And bring your left leg up as you come on into standing. Hands to your heart center. Good. Release your arms and legs. I know it's difficult to change fronts when you're looking towards the camera, but we try to do it slowly. We're going to be adding. So we're going to start with the other leg now, just doing exactly the same. If you need to move your device or anything, please do. Stretch your arms a little bit. I know that holding that position with the arms can be a little bit tiring. So interlace your fingers and bring your hands behind. Good. Shake your arms. Inhale, arms up. Interlace your fingers. Shepana Mudra. And bring your left leg up towards your chest. And bring the left leg back into a high lunge. Push your back heel away. Open up your chest. And now come into 45 degrees. Keep pushing between your feet, like if you were going to split your mat in two. Engage your abdomen. Breathe deeply. Holding in there. Strengthening your leg. And bring it all the way up. Turn around. Expand towards the sky and then turn to the other side. Bend your front knee, push your back heel away, and come 45 degrees. Breathe deeply. Your chest is 45 degrees, your abdomen is engaged. And power up, bringing your right leg up towards your chest. Exhale, release. Good. Shake your arms. Excellent. So this is the basics of what we're going to be doing today. We will do a bit of arm strength, but it's later on. So we're not going to be doing the backwards and forwards of the normal sun salutation. All right, front of the mat. Shake it all around, release any tension. Inhale, arms up, Shepana Mudra. Right knee towards your chest, engage your abdomen. And exhale, bring the leg back, coming into a high lunge. Breathe deeply. Push your back heel away and bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Now bring your right elbow to your left knee, coming into a twist and a balance. One more breath, keep pushing onto your hands so that your chest lifts. And inhale, bring your arms up, back into a Shepana Mudra and come into a 45 degrees angle. 45 degrees, very good. And bring your hands onto your thigh, onto your knee. Just breathe deeply, see if you can lower your hip a little bit more. Expand your back leg. Push your back heel away. That's it. And now bring your right hand onto the floor. And bring your left arm forwards. So you're in a very, very low position. Now this might be all that you want to do here, but if you can, hold yourselves this low with your belly almost touching your thigh, but not resting onto your thigh. And now push onto your front foot, come all the way up and release your arms. Shake. Was that clear? Yes? What we were doing is almost being on your thigh, but not quite, so that your glutes are working hard. And bring your arms up, stretch up towards the sky. And exhale, interlace your fingers and stretch forwards. This is just a transition. Inhale, bring your arms up, interlace your fingers, Shepana Mudra, come into a high lunge towards the back of the mat, opening up, and bring your hands to your heart center, opposite elbow to knee, open up into a twist. Twist and a balance. Keep pushing hand against hand. Inhale, coming up. And come to 45 degrees angle. Check that your knee is over your heel. Keep breathing. And rest your hands onto your thigh. Release down, push your back heel away. Keep the contraction on the core. And then you can bring your left hand onto the floor and bring your right arm forwards. If this is enough, you stay there. If you want a little bit more, bring both arms forwards. I am not resting onto my thigh. And come all the way up. Bring your left leg up and release. Shake. Good. And now the other side. So if we were in a presential class, we would be just going around. But in here, so that you can see better, we do it this way. Okay, inhale, arms up. Shepana Mudra, bring the leg up, bring the leg behind the left leg. We're doing now, left leg, that's it. Open your chest, push your back heel away, hands to your heart, and turn around. Bring your left elbow onto your right knee. Balance. Very good. Keep pushing, hand against hand, and your belly comes up. Lovely. Inhale, come all the way up, and 45 degrees. That's it. Strong legs. Good. Hands onto their thighs. Lower back down. So I still have a little bit of a gap between my belly and my thigh. And I can leave the right hand on the right knee and bring the left leg arm forwards or both arms forwards. Breathe deeply. Inhale, come all the way up. Come into your wide-legged stance. Interlace your fingers and fold forwards. That's it. Releasing the arms, releasing the legs. Breathe. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms up. Turn around towards the back. And bend the front knee. Push your back heel away. Open up. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center, opposite elbow to knee, and open your chest. That's it. So hand against hand, keep pushing your chest up. The back heel is pulling away from you. Good. Now come all the way up. And come 45 degrees. Breathe. Hand onto your thigh, lower your chest, just that little bit more. Push your back heel away. Let that connection on the floor happen. And then maybe your right arm forwards, maybe both arms are forwards. Breathe. One more breath. And come all the way up and release. And shake. Shake, shake, shake. Good, if you need to drink water, please do. And we're going to use, if you can, have the mat lengthwise, have it lengthwise, otherwise you will look sideways a little bit. We're going to come into Utthita Trikonasana. So if you have a chair or a sofa or a bed, you can use it. If you know that you normally do triangle without, you don't need to use it. So having a chair or a stool or wherever can help you to find a new place on your triangle. So extend towards your right and bring your hand either into a chair or a sofa or the bed or onto your thigh, or, sorry, not your thigh, your shin. And breathe deeply. Check that your head is able to move. And let that extension of the side body happen. Breathe. Align your top arm with the bottom arm. Now push onto the front foot or onto front hand. Come all the way up and release. And you can change around or not, depending what you're using. Stretch towards the support, and you can rest your hand there, or you can come onto your shin, ankle, toes. That's it. Breathe in deeply. Try to align the top arm with the bottom arm. And inhale, come all the way up. And release. Turn your feet and jump your legs together. Shake. Good. Shake your arms and your legs. This, by the way, is a yoga chair. It's a very good addition to your practice. I practice with it myself. Good. We're going to go towards the ground. So we're going with a vinyasa. Inhale, arms up. If you can't do a vinyasa, just bring yourself into sitting. Hands onto your shins and step or jump back into plank. Come over your hands. Chaturanga, Upward Cobra, Downward Facing Dog. So come into Down Dog, wherever you are. And bring your right leg up towards the sky. And bring your knee towards your chest. Hold there. Breathe deeply. Inhale, bring your leg all the way up. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. And hold it there. That's it. And bring the leg back up. Right knee to left elbow. And bring it up. Now bring the right knee into pigeon. Walk your back heel away, back leg away. Open your chest. And stay there for a couple of breaths. So just find your position. Maybe your hands come to the side of your leg. Open up. Now extend your chest and coming down. If you can't get into pigeon, the deer pose is the option with a hip on the floor and both legs bend. And Georgina, if you want, you can have a cushion underneath your arms just to give you more support, or underneath your buttocks. Breathe. Lovely. Stretching those muscles that we were working hard with. And walk your hands back towards your knee. Bend your back foot, back leg, grab your back foot. You can use the same hand as the leg that you're bending or opposite. In this case, I'm using my right hand to hold my left foot. And try to bring it towards your buttocks, just releasing the thigh muscle. Breathe. And release. Sit onto your right hip and bring your left leg all the way around. So we are crossing the foot over the knee. Try to have both hips on the floor. If this is not possible, then you bring your right leg forwards and you just have your left foot over your right leg. Okay, so take your choice. Hold onto the knee and turn towards your left. Bring your left arm behind. Have your left knee with your right arm. That's it. Expand the chest. And bring yourselves back to center. So your left foot is on the floor, your right leg is underneath. And we're going to extend the right leg, if you haven't got it extended. Right hand is on the ground, left foot is in front. And we're going to come up into a side plank. Yes, that's it. Breathe deeply. Keep your hip up. Now this might be enough for some of you. If you feel strong, lift your left leg up. That's it, lovely. Keep breathing. And release, coming into plank. You might be off your mat, so you can walk back to your mat. Chaturanga, up dog cobra, downward facing dog. So we're going to do the same, but this time with the left leg. Bring your left leg up towards the sky. The heel comes down towards the floor. And come into plank, bringing your knee towards your chest. Hold it there. Push your hands firmly on the floor. Inhale, leg up. Exhale. Left knee to the left elbow. Hold it there. And bring it up. Very good. Inhale, exhale. Left knee to right elbow. Hold it. And bring it up. And now bring the left knee behind the left wrist, coming into pigeon. The option is 290 degrees angle, which is the deer pose. So if you're in pigeon, open your chest, push your back heel away, just find your seat, find your space in this asana. Asana means sit. So you have to be comfortable in your postures. Inhale, and as you exhale, let your chest come down towards the floor, stretching your thighs, stretching your hip, and breathing deeply. And inhale, walk your hands back towards your knee, open your chest, bend your back knee and hold, either with the same hand or opposite hand. In this case, I'm holding my right foot with my left hand. And breathe. You can move the foot, just feeling where you need the stretch the most. and release. Let your left hip come onto the ground and bring your right leg all the way around. So again, the options that you have here is to have the bottom leg bent and the top leg on top, or bring the bottom leg straight, the left leg straight, and just twist towards your right. Hug your right knee with your left elbow and bring your right hand behind. Suspend the hand. We are not resting it on the floor for this one. Open up, breathe deeply. And inhale. Turn around, bring your left hand on the floor. Your left leg extends along the floor. Right foot is in front of your knee. Come onto the side of your hip and lift up. Good. So this is level 1 of this side plank. If you want a little bit more, you can extend the right leg up. Breathe deeply. And release. Turn around. Coming into plank. Come over your wrists. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. Shake your head. And come into plank and release yourselves down onto the floor. Belly's on the floor, hands by the side, chin on the floor. Relax your shoulders down. As you inhale, bring everything up. Coming into Salavasana, locust pose. Open your chest, push your hands away, your palms turn towards your thighs. And exhale, release. Your shoulders are relaxed towards the floor. Inhale, come up, everything up. Exhale, release. If this was enough, you stay doing that. If you want a little bit more, interlace your fingers and you can push your hands towards your feet. And exhale, release. Bring your hands underneath your forehead and sway your shin side to side. And bring your hands by the sides of your chest. Bring yourselves into a child's pose. Release your forehead onto the floor. Releasing your lower back. Inhale, lift your head. Bring your elbows onto the floor. Measure the distance between your elbows. Interlace your fingers. And bring your hips up. Keep your belly in towards your lower back. Good. This is your dolphin. So from here, we're going to come forwards, overtaking our hands, and then come back. So look towards your hands and bring your head beyond your hands, and then bring it back. Inhale forwards, exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back, forwards and back. 2 more, forwards and back. 1 more, forwards and back, and rest in a child's pose. And walk your hands back towards your knees. Come to sitting onto your shins. So next we're going to do the camel's pose. We have done it before. You can, if you wanted to have something behind, to support you. So instead of reaching towards your heels, you can have a chair or a sofa, and you're going to be arching back and holding onto the chair or the sofa if you wanted to. Another precaution on this posture, especially if you're practicing outside, is to protect your knees. So you can fold your mat, or you can even have a cushion underneath your knees. So to start with, we're going to bring the hands on the small of the back with the fingers pointing downwards and the thumbs by the sides of your waist. Inhale, have your toes on the floor so that you have a bit more traction between your knees and your feet. Push your hips forwards and imagine that you're expanding upwards towards the sky. Breathe deeply. This is thrusting your hips forwards a little bit. You can contract your buttocks to give you a bit more support. And exhale, coming back to center. So we're going to now try with the right hand, reaching towards the heel or towards your support. So bring the arm up and reach behind, either onto the chair or onto the heel, and open up. And inhale, bring it back. Keep the hand on the hips just to give you more security for now. Left arm comes up, reach, and either hold onto the chair or onto your ankle and open the chest. And inhale, bring it back. Lovely. Now, let's see if we can do it with both hands. So the options are with your toes on the floor or with your toes relaxed. If the toes are down, the arch is deeper. If you are using a support, what you will do is come around and find your support, and once there, you open your chest. If you are not using the support, it's more or less the same, but your hands are resting onto your heels. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, reach behind and open up. Releasing your head back, pushing your chest forwards. 2 more breaths. And you can swing your hands over or bring your hands onto your hips. Don't go straight into a child's pose. Rest for a moment onto your shins and have a little twist side to side. And now keeping your knees together, come into a child's pose. Hands rest by the sides of your shins. 5 big breaths here. We're going to come into seating. If you feel tired, just come into seating. If you don't feel too tired, bring your hands forwards. We're going to do a vinyasa. Come into plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Look towards your hands and come into seating. Lovely. And bring your legs forwards. Adjust the flesh underneath your buttocks. Inhale, bring your arms up. And I know of some students here that cannot reach the toes, so let's see it. And exhale, Paschimottanasana. Forward fold. Very good. Hold wherever you can. Reaching the toes is not necessarily the objective. The objective is to expand your chest forwards and let your body fold from the hips, not from the lower back. And breathe. lift your chest and then see if you can walk your hands a little bit further forwards. Maybe interlace your fingers underneath your feet if you're flexible, or bring your thumbs onto the floor and bend your elbows to bring you closer towards your thighs, towards your legs. Inhale, lift your head, bring your arms up, bring your hands behind you, fingertips pointing towards you, open your chest. Your options are either just stay here, opening the chest, or come into your Purvattanasana. You can release the head back, lifting the hip, and release. Shake your hands, cross your legs, bring your hands onto the floor. If you're tired, stay seated. Otherwise, we'll do another vinyasa. Jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Come back into seating and bring your legs forwards. Good, we are in Navasana. That's it, Lydia. Open your chest. Hands by the sides of your legs. And bring your right leg forwards and bring it back. Left leg and back. Now both legs forwards and come back. Right leg forwards and up. Left leg forwards and up. Both legs coming into this dish pose and bring it up. Right leg, left leg, both legs and up. Right leg, left leg, both legs and up. Now extend your legs, toes towards your forehead, hands are by the side of the legs, and we're then gonna bring them to the side and up. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, hands to the sides, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done. Hug your knees. Rock side to side. Let both legs rest to one side, open on the opposite direction. Breathe deeply. And bring it back to center and change side. And back to center, happy baby. Feet towards the sky and rock side to side. If you can't hold onto your feet, you can hold behind your knees, which is rock side to side. Lovely. And bring your hands underneath your knees. We're going to rock backwards and forwards. And either come into seating or do another vinyasa. So rock backwards and forwards, releasing the whole of your back. And either cross your legs and jump back or stay seated. Up dog, down dog, back into sitting. Good. Lovely. And if you have hard floor, you might want to use a cushion or fold the mat in two, like this. Come onto your knees. So you can use a cushion underneath your knees, or we're going to have one knee on the floor at a time, or a blanket, that's it, good. And bring your right leg to the side. Either the toes can be pointing away or forwards. Rest your right hand onto your right leg, left arm up. Stretch your arm. Inhale, and as you exhale, arch towards your leg. Relax your shoulder, Adriana, the right shoulder, that's it. Breathe in deeply. And release the hand. Watch for a moment. We're going to bring the hand down, bring the leg up, and open up. The chest, and the back. Lots of back bends today. That's it, good. And coming all the way up, change sides. So bring the leg extended along on the side. Right arm up, left hand onto your thigh, and gate pose. Opening to the side, breathing deeply. And release onto the ground. Bring the leg up, bend your knee. And push your chest away. That's it. Well done, Georgina. Yes. And release. Come into a child's pose, keeping your knees together. And release your head down towards the floor. 3 deep breaths in here. And come all the way up. And fold your mats. And I'm gonna let you not have to do another vinyasa. We're going to come onto the ground and we're going to do a few shoulder bridges and then shoulder stand, either from shoulder bridge or from the floor. If you're not doing shoulder stand today, you can find a wall and just rest the legs or rest them over a sofa. But to start with, we're going to start bringing the hips up and releasing down. Our backs should be nice and warmed up by now. Inhale, bring your hips up and release down. Good. Bring the hips up. Interlace your fingers underneath your buttocks and push your chest up. Breathe. Now, see if you can fit your hands underneath your hips. And then from there, you can come into your shoulder stand. Otherwise, just come into shoulder stand, rocking up. And we're going to do 10 breaths on our shoulder stand, focusing on our big toes. And then bring your legs overhead, coming into Halasana. 5 breaths here. If you're in a supported shoulder stand, just stay where you are. And exhale, supporting yourselves with your hands. Come down vertebrae by vertebrae. With control, keeping your legs nice and smooth. And release. Bend your knees, sway your knees side to side. Let both knees press to one side and open the arms in the opposite direction. Just breathe in deeply. Bring it back to center and change to the other direction. And bring yourselves back to center. Bring your hands underneath your buttocks. Lift yourselves up into your sunbathing asana. Palms are facing down. Open your chest and slide back, bringing your crown of the head onto the floor, pointing your toes. Breathe deeply. Matyasana, fish. Inhale, lift your head and release. Bring your knees towards your chest. Rock side to side. And we're going to do the last vinyasa of today and come into standing. If you're not doing the vinyasa, just rock backwards and forwards and come into standing. So rocking backwards and forwards. Cross your legs. Jump back and down, up dog, down dog. Come all the way up and hands to your heart center. Good. So we're going to finish with a balancing posture before our final relaxation. And we're going to do the half moon balance. So for the half moon balance, you need to have space sideways. And take it easy. You can use a support if you want to. I want you to expand into it. The balance is not as important to be floating as it is to feel that expansion. So on our half moon, we normally bring the foot onto the floor and bring the leg up and just open up. If you are doing it with a chair, you can do it here with a chair or with a sofa. Just see what you want to do and enjoy it. Play with it. Good. So, depending on what you're using or what you're not using, bring your right foot forwards. Bend your front knee. Your left hand is onto your hip. Now, either reach towards the floor or towards your support with the right hand and float your left leg up. Keep looking towards the floor, just finding the balance in here. Flex your left foot, and if you feel that you can bring your left arm up and maybe look towards horizon. Release the back leg, come all the way up and shake. That's it. You don't need to go with my timing. If you got into the position a little bit later, just stay for a bit longer. It doesn't matter. It's our practice. Each one of us will do it on the rhythm that is right for you. And let's try the other side. So left foot is leading this time, either with the support or on the floor. Right hand comes onto your hip, bend the front knee, reach beyond and bring the leg up. And maybe bring the right arm up as well, flexing the right foot. Maybe look towards horizon. Lovely. Bend the front leg, come all the way up. Release your arms. Bring your feet together. Roll your shoulders. Close your eyes for a moment, just feeling connected into Tadasana. Just breathe. Maybe bring to mind the intention that you put at the beginning of the class. And we're going to keep the eyes closed, softening the knees, releasing the head down. You can open the eyes if you feel dizzy. Come all the way down and find your Shavasana, final relaxation. You can put a cushion under your head. You can cover yourselves up. You've done a strong work today. So now is the time to rest and relax. If you feel tension in your inner thighs, you could have your feet together and your knees apart. That's it. And if you have any discomfort in your lower back, keep your knees bent. Knees resting towards each other, and your feet can be flat on the floor. Inhale deeply and exhale with a sigh. And breathe normally. Bring your attention to your toes. Relax your toes. Relax the soles of the feet and the tops of the feet. Relax your shins, calf muscles, knees. Relax your thighs, your hamstrings. Your hips are open and relaxed. Relax your tailbone and your lower back. Relax your middle back, your upper back and your neck. Relax your abdomen and your chest. Relax the heart inside your chest. Feel the wave of relaxation going down through your arms, relaxing your elbows and your forearms. Your wrists and your hands are relaxed. Relax your jaw. Relax your scalp and your forehead. And finally, relax your brain. For the next few moments, if any thoughts come into your mind, let them pass like clouds in the sky. Go with them. Inhale deeply, bringing the attention back into your bodies. And exhale fully. Inhale, start wiggling your toes and wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. Bring your head back to center. Bring your legs together and stretch your arms over your head. Full body stretch. And relax. And bring your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees. Rock side to side, releasing any tension in your lower back. Bring both knees to your right hand side. Push yourselves up into a cross-legged seated position. Keep your eyes closed, back straight, neck long, shoulders relaxed. We're going to finish chanting Om 3 times, followed by Shanti, 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 Om, peace, peace, peace. Inhale to begin, inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your palms together, rub your palms. Make the movement a little faster, generating prana in your hands. And place your palms over your face, inhale deeply. Open your eyes to the darkness of your hands, slide your hands to your chest and bow your heads. Namaste everybody. Give yourselves a clap. Well done.